Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session. My name is Olorun Damilola, and I'm very, very delighted to have all of you today, especially today, and you'll find out why. We started this journey with a part 1, series 1, part 2, series 2, and part 3. This is the third series, and this happened to be the last video in this series. So I'm really, really excited about this and want to thank you for, coming along with me. I know you've learned a lot, and today's session promises to be a very, very interesting one that we'll use to cap up this series. So if you're joining us for the very first time, we see you and I welcome you dearly. Thank you for coming. And I believe you would enjoy this. But I would also want you to, if you want a deeper understanding of what we're doing, visit our already recorded videos on my YouTube channel and get, additional information and things you can put to practice just to also help your own child and children around you. Thank you for coming once again. So today, we are going to be looking at teaching, listening, and cooperation to this age group 0 to 5 years. Yes, I can hear somebody saying here, yes, this 0 to 5 years. Is it possible? It's possible to teach them how to listen and be cooperative. Now, let's begin. One of the most common, frustration, parents have is to keep talking to your child and they are not listening. But you want them to hear you. And so you keep repeating and repeating and going over and over it. And then at some point, it just feels like the child is ignoring you deliberately. Do you resonate with this? Okay, good. So you can relate to this, right? Beautiful. That is it. But, here is the truth. Listening and cooperating or cooperation are not things that these children were born with. They didn't come into the world with this. These are skills that they need to be taught. These are skills that you need to teach them how to listen, how to cooperate, okay? And you have to do it over and over a period of time for them to master it. So, and just like we've been building through the series all along, we mentioned behavior. Behind every behavior, we said it, that you would always see learning taking place. You will see emotion, playing out, and you will see guidance also following. So, two of those things the children are doing. It's to the benefit of the children. Learning and the emotion is what we see in them. But the guidance aspect of it is coming from us, but they are the ones benefiting from it. So learning, emotions, and guidance, all of this play out somehow. Now, this is the shift. So instead of expecting an instant obedience to whatever it is you are saying to your child and he's not listening, okay, to you, he's not listening to you, meaning he's not doing what you want him to do at that particular time. So can we say that child is disobeying you, or you want that child to obey and do it right there? You begin to see the need to teach that child step by step on how to, in the first place, listen to you. When someone is talking to another, that person that's been talked to should do what? Listen. And these children, they don't know. So they need you to teach them to do that, to listen, then cooperate with you. A child that is not listening, how will cooperation even come in the first place? They're far apart. So because children within this age bracket grow, learning how to listen and cooperate through one thing: connection. There must be a relationship between you and that child. Yes, you are the mother. So you can say, is there not? You can be the mother and relationship is not there. It's possible. So if you have that connection, you are there for that child. That child needs you, you show up. When you want to talk, you don't just talk authoritatively and it must be obeyed. You call, have a conversation. At that point, connection is what you are building up. that connection bonding, it's very important. And when that happens, they will not be afraid of you. You will not need to shout. Because when you are talking and he's not listening, the tendency is you will shout. But once you introduce teaching how to for your child to listen to you and how he should cooperate with you, you will see that you will not need to shout. You will just speak and they will be following. And in the course of following, they're learning because you're doing the right thing now and they see you do it and they're following. So let's take a look at how this plays out in real life. So the first thing you do when you want to teach children how to listen and cooperate, the first thing you do is you get your child's attention before giving any instruction. And remember, like I mentioned, if there's no connection, that child is not going to give you any attention. But because there is a connection, it will be easy for you to get the attention of that child. Getting the attention of that child involves you calling that child by his or her name. Very important. Call that child by his or her name. It's only the person that knows the child that will call the child by his or her name, right? So you're not saying, hey, come here. You're calling the child by his name. Tom, come over here. Then Tom comes. Shade, come over here. Then she comes. There is a connection already. And you are close by. You are not far away from each other. That child is close to you. And then you make eye contact. As you are talking to the child, you're speaking and looking into the eyes of that child. What that does is arresting their attention span. They don't have it. If anything, flies around them, they turn. So you have to keep this eye-to-eye contact, have to keep it going. By so doing, you have completely arrested their attention, and whatever you say, they are hearing you, they're listening to it. Secondly, keep instructions. Your instructions very simple and clear. Keep your instructions simple and clear and give it one at a time. Don't crowd them with instructions because they cannot cope with that. Then thirdly, you guide what you're doing from the moment you tell them to when you end up. Meaning, if you're instructing them about how to do something, you say it, make sure, even if they're not responding, you are giving eye contact. You're watching to see, are they hearing me? Is my child hearing me? You make sure you follow through step by step till you get to the end of it. And you do this calmly. You do it calmly. In doing this, you will get to the end and you will realize they have followed you through too. And then you acknowledge them. Anything they did or do right, you acknowledge it. I used to call that reward them. Well done, you did well. For me, I give stickers. From experience, I give stickers. It does magic. It does a lot of magic. I can put it on their forehead. I can put it behind their hand, and I can ask them, where do you want me to put it? Some will say put it on my cheeks and all the rest of it. All of this is just, it gets them excited and it wants them to want to repeat those things you have taught them. That is how you get to teach them to listen. And in cooperating, you are telling them to do this, they're doing it, they're not arguing, they're not fighting you, and they're not, disobeying you. They are doing it. These moments, they are happy at everything you are saying. So because they learn, the best way to do it is keep it going, be consistent at it, and maintain the connection. So it's important for us to know that because these children have learned through consistent guidance and connection over the years or weeks or months or whatever, over time, that's the word, over time, they would do it without you telling them what to do. So when they hear you talk to them, they naturally, as part of what they're used to doing, listen to you. And it will not take them anything to cooperate where they need to cooperate. They already know what is expected of them, and they know how not to go beyond their limits. You understand? And then what you have told them, they now know how to do it by themselves. So they really would not need you again. So this is how it plays out, about teaching children how to listen, how to cooperate. Does that sound like something we can do? Yes, we can do it. And I think this is a very nice way to round off, these sessions. Okay. And so let's reflect. Think about how you usually give instructions: authoritatively, controlling them. What did it do to you? Did it yield any positive result? If it did, were they able to retain it? No. Maybe they obeyed or did whatever it was you asked them to do just for the moment. After that moment, it goes, right? But with all that we have learned, practice it and see. So are you expecting immediate obedience, or teaching cooperation and encouraging them to listen to you? Which one of them would you rather apply in your case now, should any of these type of things happen again? You know better now. Good. So your call to action this week, it has to be right away. This week is, before giving any instruction, you should pause, you should connect, and keep it simple. Don't complicate it. Pause, connect to your child, maintain that connection, and keep whatever instruction you're giving to them simple. How? By being specific. That is it. So we have come to the end of today's session, and also the end of this series that we've had. And I believe you've learned so much. Please, please, please let me hear you make comments about all of this. I want to read from you. I want to learn from you. Let others also learn from your experiences. And let's come together and keep supporting our children. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and invite your friends, to join us. Show them the way to my YouTube channel. Thank you so very much for being a part of this journey. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.